He's a man of culture as well. This little girl thought a bride she saw on the street was the princess from her book. I'm crying. She tried to steal the baby goat by running to the car with it exactly 5 seconds after this photo. Babysitting. I gave my nephews $5 each. I told them to hold it against the wall with their nose. Whoever dropped first would lose, with the winner getting to keep both. Kept them busy for 3 hours. This is what happens when you put a penny in a microwave for 2 minutes. Don't try this. My kitchen is currently in flames and my daddy is shouting. Happy Monday. My kids spent a solid 15 minutes arguing over whether this thing goes in the animal bin because duck or the vehicle bin because wheels, and it was honestly one of the funniest conversations that I have ever overheard. He wants to get on the bus on the TV. My toddler just spent 5 minutes explaining that he can't use his imagination because he traded it to a kid at daycare for some fruit snacks. Okay, bro. Your kids are going to do things they shouldn't. It helps if you married someone with a sense of humor. Deep dark fears. My brother told me that if I sneezed and farted at the same time, I had die. When I was 6, it happened. So I lay down on the ground and wanted for death. What the? Daniel Tiger, this is 10 times worse than my kids seeing violence on TV. We are setting up our inside. I asked my new class to write one thing they would like me to know before I start teaching them. All my childhood pictures are ruined because my stupid thought it was funny to be the Undertaker, so 70% of my old photos are like this. For someone I've had to physically restrain from eating dog shit, my son is awfully particular about which grapes he's going to eat. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will quite get you moving in the morning like you're 3 years old telling you she can't get something from her room because there's a man with a mask in there. Literally panicking as I step out of the shower with my 3 years old by me and my 5 years old in my bed, wondering what to do about this masked intruder. Anyways, toddler for sale you guys. I'm done with her. Dad, isn't it weird that the word chicken can mean an animal or a type of food? My kid, on the verge of making a horrific realization. He refused to let me help him order his food because he's a big boy. Now he's sitting in the back mad as hell with his egg on a hot dog bun with jalapenos and black olives for breakfast. You gon' learn today. Daddy, pretend toy on fire. Me, I'm on fire. Ask me for help. Me, I'm on fire. Can you help me? No, I'm busy. When I was a kid, I liked strawberries so much that I would eat them until I got sick. Here is one of those times. He thought that if he colored himself green, he would grow into the Incredible Hulk. When your daughter wakes you up at 5 AM to tell you she has made a caterpillar at preschool yesterday and continues to talk about it for 2 hours and tells you we absolutely have to pick it up today. So when we arrived at preschool we were handed this. I mean, where on earth do put this? Everywhere I put it, it just looks like a big. For context, I teach at prep 3 to 4 year olds. Kid, miss, why do you have lumps? Me, what do you mean bud? Him, taps my boob. Me, it's something some people get when they get older. Him, is it nipples? My mom has nipples. Me, nipples are part of it. Let's finish this book. I have a friend that insisted on dressing up like a clown for his family pigback when he was like 8, and it's my favorite picture ever. Why is he sitting like a 14th century monarch? He is one. Kid will say the most freaked up and then do a cartwheel like nothing happened. My mummy said, I can't eat at your house because you're a witch. My 5-year-old nephew asked how long my newborn needed to charge before he could go home. It's a heart rate monitor. I has decided that, because his boots are camo, he shouldn't have to put them in his closet BC, you can't see them. 5-year-old daughter, we watched the president today at school. Me, you did. Do you know the president's name? Daughter, Lady Gaga. Me, yep. Now that I'm the parent of a 6-year-old, I really understand that scene in Return of the Jedi, where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions he just up and dies. Little sister put a corn dog in the microwave for 26 minutes. Things that made my toddler cry this week. I wouldn't let the dog drive him to daycare. The bath was too wet. He wanted syrup for breakfast, just syrup. His sister keeps looking at him. He wants shoes like his friend Jacob. There is no Jacob. How about your kid? Told her this is where she can put her letters for Santa. So she gathered her toy letters and put them in for Santa. When your son comes home with this, that he made in holiday club, apparently it's a hedgehog. My little brother learned how to use the water dispenser for our fridge and cut my nephew's hair, and he told me he wanted it like my next door neighbor's who's bald on top and got a little bit of hair on sides. So being the great uncle, I might give the kid what he wanted, ha ha ha. When you get little, you'll understand. My son explaining to me why I'm doing his arts and crafts for him. She came to ask what daddy was doing. I did a TikTok challenge. Kids are stupid. This little guy told his dad that he wanted to learn how to train his dog, and his dad said there were lots of dog training videos on YouTube. So here he is, showing them to the dog. Asked my son to box up his leftover mac and cheese at the restaurant, and he put the entire bowl in there, and I'm not sure if he's an idiot or a genius. A child ripped up their allowance because he wasn't happy with the amount. His mom walked out of her room and saw this. What would you do if this was your child's behavior? Before. After. Finally my child can safely ram her head into a doorknob. This is what the future is all about. What a time to be alive. It's moments like these that I wish I didn't go alley balls out on having children. Here's Penny showing her class something that smells good. My daughters built a slug hospital and found 30+ patients who are now escaping, and nothing in the parenting books prepared me for this. She crying because she is cold but doesn't even to put on her sweatshirt. I'm sitting in the living room and I hear Brody say, and this is our fridge. It's where we keep our food. I walk in and this is what I see. That's not our dog. Caught my son watching cartoons at 3 AM. He didn't expect to be found. 5-6-year-old me. Mum, what's your real name? Michelle. Me. What was your name when you were little? Michelle. It doesn't change when you grow up. Me. Mind is blown. Went through my son iPad this morning. He refused to let me help him order his food because he's a big boy. Now he's sitting in the back mad as hell with his egg on a hot dog bun with jalapenos and black olives for breakfast. You gon' learn today. Kids imagining what life would be like at 40. My son will only eat Paw Patrol string cheese because he swears it tastes best. I was tired of paying extra for it and bought the generic brand, but he said it didn't taste the same and wouldn't eat it. So yesterday I put Paw Patrol stickers on it and he ate 2 in a row. "See, mommy," he said. "I told you the Paw Patrol cheese tastes better." He met Iron Man out of costume. 4-year-old, can we get a kitten? Me, I'm allergic. We can't be in the same house. 4. You could sleep outside.
If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe for your daily dose of memes. Also, be sure to watch previous Meme Pog episodes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back tomorrow.